Just a final rant about economics. First of all, a million thanks to Steve Keen for educating us about negative interest rates and how this is an experiment in economics that hasn't been run in 7,000 years, and it's an experiment that, in all probability, is going to end poorly, shall we say. But yesterday, it was announced that median household income in the United States was up 5.6%. It's pretty substantial. But let's think about this for a minute. 40 years ago, 50 years ago, we didn't talk about household income so much. I mean, household income was measured and all that kind of thing. But we basically talked about wage earner income, because most households in America had a single wage earner. And so it was, wage earner income, and wage earner income in today's dollars back in the 60s was around, in today's dollars, was around $27,000, $28,000 a year. And right now is around $26,000, $27,000 a year, if my recollection is correct. I was poking through these numbers yesterday. So now we're looking, instead of at wage earner income, at household income. Because in most households, you've got either one wage earner who's working 3 jobs, or 2 people working a job, or a 3rd person working a job. So when they say household income went up 5.6%, does that mean that working people actually got more money? Or does it mean that the average household in the United States is bringing in 5.6% more money? Obviously, it means the latter. It means that household income has gone up. So what are the things that could cause household income to go up? Well, one would be an increase in wages. And certainly, at the very top, the rich people, and you're seeing this, they said this is unevenly distributed. It's happening mostly in the cities. Well, that's because people making over $100,000 a year, over $1 million a year, 6- and 7-figure salaries are getting much more money now than they were a couple of years ago. Those salaries are going up, so that's jacking that up. So yeah, there's some increase in salaries. But what else could cause household incomes to go up? Another thing would be, what if Junior moves back in with mom and dad? And Junior's got a part-time job, and he contributes 5.6% to the household income. Or let's say that, 1 out of 5 juniors move back home, or juniorette, not to genderize this thing. And let's say 1 out of 5, and each one of them is contributing 20% or 25% to the household income. Now your national average just went up 5%. Does it mean that people are making more money? No. It means there's more people in the household who are working, not because they want to, but because they have to. Or it could mean that, mom and dad were both working full-time jobs and one of them got a part-time job on top of that. It doesn't mean that they're making more money. I mean, they're taking home more money at the end of the day, but they're working more hours. It's not like people got a pay raise, except for the 1%. The 1% definitely got a pay raise. But see, nobody talks about this in the media, that this is household income. Average actual wages, salary income, has not gone up since Reagan. We'll be back.